Hey everybody, welcome back to Everything MTG. My name is Justin. We're glad to have you here. So today we're going to be playing some Holiday Pauper, which is a new event on Magic the Gathering Arena. I believe it's going until January 4th. Pretty exciting. You can get an alternate art Firemind's Research and a full art Llanowar Elves, and you actually can get a playset of each of these. Before I get more into that though, let me preface this with I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas or Happy Holiday, as it were. We took a trip down to see Amanda's parents. That was fun. Of course, we saw my parents, but that was like a week ago. We always do that like a week early. So yeah, I hope you guys, got a lot of gifts. Maybe you gave your friends some pretty sweet Magic packs or something like that. Hopefully, it was pretty exciting for you guys. Anyways, so if you get 0 wins, you don't get anything. If you get 1 to 4 wins, you get this Llanowar Elves, and if you manage to make it all the way to 5 wins, you get Firemind's Research. So you keep going until you hit 5 wins or 2 losses. The deck that I'm going to be using today is White Aggro. If you guys aren't familiar with Pauper, every card in the deck has to be of the common rarity. Typical 60 card deck though. The meta in Pauper right now is all over the place. I mean, you got a lot of white life gain and a lot of red aggro, but you can't really build around anything. Additionally, the games are super swingy. I've been in a monumental lead and somebody plays one card that completely blows me out and I lose the game. So I'm not super familiar with Pauper. I don't know if that's how it always goes, but at least right now in MTGA Pauper, it is very easy to lose a game even when you're in a massive lead. So what we're looking at here is just a bunch of replacement cantrip creatures and flyers. We've got 4 Healer's Hawk, 4 Hunted Witness, 4 Rusting Falcon, Short Sword for that pump on our flyers, because, they're only 1/1s. Knight's Pledge for pump on the flyers or the Hunted Witness, whatever. Martyr of Dusk replaces itself. Silverbeak Griffin's a good flyer. Exultant Skymarcher is a good flyer. Luminous Bonds is great just for shutting down your opponent's creatures. Paladin of the Bloodstained makes some tokens. Parhelion Patrol has Flying, Vigilance, and Mentor, which is amazing. And then just 20 planes. So I actually got this deck list off of mtgarena.pro. It also has plenty of other deck lists on there. I'll go ahead and link that to you guys if you are interested in playing this Holiday Pauper. You don't know where to start. You can definitely check that out. There's some great lists on there. A lot of them will list their win-loss percentage when they played, so you guys can base it on that, or you can base it on what cards you have, as I did. I had most of these cards already, and I didn't want to spend a bunch of common wild cards, so I just kind of went with this. This deck does fairly well, typically 4-1. I have 5 and Ode twice with it. One while I was playing for Amanda on her computer, and one while I was playing on mine, so that's why I only have one of the Firemind's Research. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and just jump right into it. I will mention, if I didn't, that it is free. You can enter free multiple times, and you can get a playset of both of these cards. So feel free to keep playing, but the only thing that you will get are these cards. You won't get your typical, gold rewards and packs or what have you. Anyways, I've been enjoying it a lot. Like I said, I don't play Pauper, well, pretty much at all, so this is pretty exciting for me. Now the deck list I'm running, it can run really light on lands. We're gonna mulligan. A lot of times I don't ever make it past 2 lands, which is, it's pretty bad. You can play almost everything in this deck off of just 2 lands though, which is really nice, but just getting stuck on 2 lands can really screw you over if you have a hand like I do. We're against mono red. Our third land is good. Short Sword will help out. Do we swing? Yeah, probably. We might be 3 back, but that's alright. Anyways, I've seen some lists that run Dub instead of the Knight's Pledge, which is very, very good. When my opponent drops a Dub on something, it's pretty much good for me. So I've been thinking of maybe adding that in. Excuse me. But this has been running okay for me so far. I don't know, I might change my mind. I'll have to see how many dubs I have, and I can maybe add some in and see how it runs. Okay, I'm gonna have to assume he has a shock here, so let's just try and get rid of the most annoying creature on board. Okay, he just has, like, ridiculous... Alright. Okay, so we're gonna Luminous Bonds this. Because that gets out of hand really quick. We're gonna eat 3 back, and I can only deal 2, so it's not really worth swinging right now. Oh, the cards also have this sweet holiday back to them, which is super cool. Wish I had real magic cards like that. That'd be neat. But it's nice to see they're taking like a Hearthstone route with this. I have to assume he has another shock here. Or another pump. We're not going to block for now. Yeah, it's nice to see they're taking a Hearthstone route with this, where they're adding in like special little things like that. It's really neat. I'm going to... Knight's Pledge our blocker. One of the most annoying things I've run across is life gain in Pauper. Beating life gain is so difficult. When your opponent drops like a life-linking creature or has like a 1/1 lifelinker like Healer's Hawk and then they play a dub on it, I mean, that's a blowout. It's terrible. You have to rely so heavily on drawing your Luminous Bonds, and when you don't, you get wrecked. You know, fighting a 3/3 lifelinking flyer with First Strike is almost impossible. Black does pretty well though. They have so much removal, you know, Vicious Offering, Eviscerate, things like that. I guess our opponent's deciding what to do with his 1 mana. Sorry, 1 card, 6 mana. Anyways, there's your typical things that you can click on the screen here that are pretty fun. You know, little effects. I won't spoil any of them for you guys, but you know, try clicking some things here. And honestly, there's some things back here too that you should try clicking on. They have some neat little animations that I thought were pretty cute. Oh man. Not sure if getting trolled or guy had to AFK for a ham sandwich. Might get the auto scoop here. Guess we'll find out in a minute. Just gonna lose his whole attack phase. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna throw this on the Skymarcher. Wish it had lifelink. Okay, 5, we'll have 3-turn clock there. We'll drop our Rustwing and re-equip the short sword. I just played a game against somebody that was using a Jousting Lance, and that was utterly ridiculous. So you guys can consider Jousting Lance instead of short sword. The reason for short sword is it's extremely cheap. It's only 1 and 1 to equip. Jousting Lance I think is 2 to play and 3 to equip, but it gives 2-0 and first strike as long as it's your turn. So it's really good. I think we're gonna get the auto scoop here. It's nice to see they're doing these events, but I will mention for the, if you guys might have figured it out for now, for 1 to 4 wins you get Llanowar, and for 5 wins you get the alternate Firemind's Research. If you hit 5 wins, you don't get the Llanowar and the Firemind's Research. So if you happen to get really lucky and you manage to play 4 sets where you go 5 and 0, then you have to purposely come back in and go 1 and 2. So basically throw 2 matches to get your Llanowars, which I found to be incredibly annoying, especially since they're not trying to gouge you on gems for this, to keep running it, you know, 500 gems or whatever. So I thought when you get to 5 wins, since you did so well, they should give you both. That way you don't have to come in and scoop 2 matches 4 times. Seems pretty dumb to me, but that's the way they decided to run it. Ooh. Ah, crap, I think. Alright, 1 win. On to the next. Misa Jones! Oh wait, no, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones. This looks like an okay hand. I usually like to have a pump in here, but Knight's Pledge. But it doesn't always happen. Paul Scott Canavan. It's a nice name. So typically, I mean, you might think you want to start with the Rusting Falcon because it's a 1/2 and it's a flyer, and that is a decent thought on that play, but I've been starting with, if I have like a Hunted Witness, I've been starting with that because if you run across one of these red decks, they're almost 100% of the time going to start with a Shock or a Shivan Fire, and they're going to burn it out. So I'd rather get my Hunted Witness burned and get that 1/1 lifelinker than have my Rusting Falcon get burned and end up losing out on that. Opponent goes first. Oh, mono white mirror. One of the most annoying matches, we are going to play Rustwing since he's not playing Burn, and we can block my dealer's Hawk. One of the most annoying matches I've played is against the mono white mirror. It's so grindy and stalled out at a certain point where I'm gaining life, he's gaining life, we're trading like 1 or 2 creatures every turn, and then we're dropping 1 or 2 creatures to, you know, make up for it. It's the most annoying thing. Oh, this card. This is a good card. I've considered running that, because it does work. Yeah, we'll attack. I'm not gonna block that Mace Unicorn yet. He's just gonna eat the damage. So it's probably silly to attack here, because I'm gonna eat 3 back and he's gonna gain 3 life. So yeah, it was probably a dumb idea. Do we Luminous Bonds this, or do we Skymarcher to be able to block it? I don't know. There are some deck lists out there that are running... some pump, and it's super annoying. You know, like Mighty Leap, or +3, no, what is it, +2/+2, Moment of Triumph, yeah, and then they gain 2 life. It's super annoying. But it's crazy effective, though. Mace Unicorn's so annoying. Probably gonna throw Luminous Bonds on that. I don't want him to keep gaining like a ridiculous amount of life. Like I said, it gets, at a certain point it gets so grindy. Gotta kind of shut that down at some point. Parhelion Patrol, if you can ever get it online, which 90% of the time I can't because I get stuck on 2 or 3 lands, it does some serious work. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. That's bad news, Bears. Okay, let's drop our own Parhelion Patrol to kind of counteract his Parhelion. We'll just pass, I can't do anything at the moment. I wish there was like a wink command, like, haha, gotcha, that mirror play. Alright, so 4 lands is pretty much the sweet spot here. We don't really need any more past this point. Hopefully we just draw gas, because we can play pretty much everything. Well, we can play everything in the deck at this point. The highest drop is 4. Okay, since he is willing to attack here, I'm going to have to assume he's playing a pump spell, and I'm going to get blown out right here. Let's find out. Does he look at his hand? Does he give it away? Or did he not think I was going to double block? Nope, pump spell. Crap. Yep, there it is. +2/+2 and indestructible. Alright, Parhelion's dead. So, chop Exultant. Swap. I don't. Playing Witness is pointless at this point. So, unless we draw a Luminous Bonds, we have lost this game due to that blowout with the Parhelion. That's how like swingy these matches with Pauper go. If you make like 1 bad trade, it's over. One bad trade and you've lost the entire game. There's no coming back because commons are just so weak and they're not plentiful enough. There we go. So we're gonna come back a little bit. That you can just get utterly wrecked. So we're going to be willing to accept this trade if he wants to triple block here. I assume he will. Yeah, because he has the Mesa Unicorn. Obviously, we're getting rid of the 2-drop first. So that's pretty acceptable. Hopefully, he doesn't drop another Parhelion. Top deck. That would be really bad for us. Hopefully, we top deck a Parhelion. That would be sweet. Or Luminous Bonds would be great. I'd like to have some more insurance against whatever he may top deck. Like that. We have nothing to stop that right now until we get our Exultant on the field. So, blocking that. Alright, Healer's Hawk. So we'll drop this. Under normal circumstances, I hate having no cards in hand, but this isn't a normal circumstance. This is Pauper, so that's totally fine. Yep. We're gonna do that. Hope he doesn't pull a pump spell off the top when I double block this Healer's Hawk. That would be annoying. Okay, nope, we're good. So this is where the games can get really grindy. Our board state is completely stalled. Thankfully, I drew this next pledge so I can actually start swinging in. But we're at the point where he's gonna obviously sit back for blockers. He's got plenty of life, so he doesn't have to worry about taking this damage. I'm gonna have to make some bad trades, you know, but he's got to make some trades, and you know, this is where we just sit here and kind of beat on each other, gain some life back, and nothing happens for the next 10 turns. I don't really want to triple block this Healer's Hawk. Okay, yeah, he didn't even bother to swing with it. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5. Well, if he thought he was going to triple block the Exultant, he's wrong. So let's go to combat, swing. Unfortunately, that Healer's Hawk is a 3-3. That's so annoying. If I can draw one more short sword and pump up like something else to a 3-3, you know, be it any of these creatures, even a Groundwalker, that would really do some work here. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. We got rid of the one Rusting Falcon, but you know, he's got 2 more flyers, one that we can't really get through, another one that's going to gain him life back when it dies, Groundwalker that he can swing in with, and yeah, I'm in trouble. You know, now he's going to hit me, he's going to gain a bunch of life, and then we're going to hit him back. Probably with these, but I'm going to save for a blocker here, and the game stalls even longer. Yeah, we're going to be willing to make that trade. We should have, that was a goof there on my part, we should have equipped this short sword on our Healer's Hawk. So that was a whoopsie. Just another Justin misplay. Becoming famous for misplays. Okay, so there's a good chance we're getting blown out right here. If he pumps and we lose this Skymarcher, we lose the game for sure. Unless we draw, of course, another Luminous Bonds. Okay, chance of that happening. Yep, so we definitely lose here. Unless we can manage to get ourselves Luminous Bonds in the next couple turns. We'll swing with 2. I guess we could have re-equipped the short sword so we wouldn't have to double block that Mesa. Yeah, man, this is why I don't usually play with equipment. I always goof. Goodness. Oh boy, Angel of Dawn. Okay, yeah, we definitely lost this one. Scoop. Gosh, anytime I get in the mono white mirror, I kind of just want to scoop right off the bat because I hate sitting here for. I mean, I'm looking at the timer here. I think that match legitimately took 20 minutes. Or sorry, not 20 minutes, 15 minutes. So, I mean, it's so annoying. Like, you know, there's a 50% chance of you losing. And it's just so much easier to just scoop and go on to the next match. But you know, I'm a Magic player. I gotta try. Sand's not great. But we'll keep it. Click, 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 click. Hey, there's that Land Wells. Pretty cool looking girl? Not sure. We don't want to gender identify him as a pretty cool looking person. How about that? I like the new board that they used for the holiday theme here, though. It's super, super cool. It's still got the guild symbol on the back. So the black-green one, it's either gonna go wide or it's going to. It's either gonna go wide or it's gonna play off the sacrifice effect, which is pretty annoying. It works fairly well. This is obviously going to eat a, removal. We'll go ahead and block that because why not? Ooh, this guy's been losing quite a few matches. So we can't play Parhelion, but we can play Knight's Pledge, which we will. Drop the Holy Witness to block the Safford. And we'll just save for blocks again. It'll probably get hit by another dead weight. You'll notice a lot in these games, like, it's not just me, it's kind of every deck that can get mana screwed really easily. So, no blocks again. Nice Pledge. Again. I've been thinking about running some enchantment removal on here because so many of these decks play enchantment removal. I mean, it's not just like dead weight. It's, you know, Knight's Pledge or Dub or what have you. And there is something in white, I can't remember what it is, that has enchantment artifact removal on it. Okay, can I stop drawing this? Can I stop drawing this? I don't know if I want a Knight's Pledge yet. That'll probably just end up dying. We'll hit one of these Skymarch. And I want to start getting damage in here. But we'll just pass for now. Probably eat another dead weight. Sorry, phone's ringing. I apologize. Unprofessional YouTuber. Didn't turn his phone ringer off when he started recording. What a noob. Okay, so our boy's got a lot on board right now. Parhelion's not going to be particularly effective at this point. Not with the Exultant anyways. He'll do good with the tokens though. So we're looking good with a couple lifelinkers. Ooh, Doom Dissenter is a good one for black. Okay, so I'm gonna take the assumption, get rid of these, that he is probably sitting on a Titanic Growth. Oh, okay. I've seen some Titanic Growths play out before, and it's really bad. No, just another landline. Okay. So we will drop Parhelion in this scenario. We'll go ahead and swing, since we have Parhelion for blocks. We got no cards in hand, things are looking up. I think we might just eat the damage off this Doom Dissenter for a little while. Another Exultant. Well, nah, you know what? We'll swing as thus. We'll swing thusly. Pump spell. Ah, he didn't block with the Doom Dissenter. Oh, okay, he was gonna double block. I got it. We're gonna do it like that. See if he has pump spell on him. Ah, okay, yep. Removal. Good stuff. So he'll actually kill my creature. But good news, everyone. You have another one. Get replaces itself. Where do they keep coming from? There's a legion of mono white creatures back here. Okay, we'll play our planes. I don't have any lifelink anymore. 3, 4, 5. But we can play the Exultant Skymarcher. So yeah, we're gonna Knight's Pledge to Parhelion. So we can get the Mentor. We will double swing here. Parhelion has Vigilance, so good card is good. Drop our Skymarcher. So the worst thing that could happen right now is, oh nice, Parhelion eating a dead weight, but that didn't happen. Can't Mentor when he's only a 2 something. Okay, we'll do one more. Get up there in the 30-minute mark. Might run across one of these 10-minute matches. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boys. Garbage. That's better. Not much better, but better. We go first. None like a turn 1 Hunted Witness. Turn 2 Healer's Hawk is also acceptable. Wish I had one. And we're gonna keep that. No, thank you, sir. Turn 1 Shock. Never mind. Turn 1 Llanowar. Oh, it's the Gimp Llanowar. See if we can get a trade. Doubtful. 100% doubtful. Okay, play our Martyr. So at this point I'd like to see one more land come down, or a Luminous Bonds. Okay, Rustwing works though. There is no point in swinging with these Groundwalkers anymore due to Druid. I don't know what he might be playing, but that's some serious ramp going on there. I mean, Druid is just a good card in general as a 1/3. You know, it's able to stop either of these and not die. It's a good plan though, because the mana screw is so real in this format that I've seen anyways. But this is just so good. Search library for base sniper, put it on the top. Does he really need all this? Is he playing Kicker, Sapperlings? I have to assume he's playing Kicker, Sapperlings. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna full swing. And yeah, we're gonna play. It makes more sense to play Paladin with Bloodstained here, but he's not gonna be able to swing right away. And I'm not gonna swing with Paladin with Bloodstained. Well, maybe I would, but it's kind of irrelevant right now. Let's try and get it on a flying game. Oh wow, Adventurous Buffet with 3-1 kind of. Ooh, that's the big boy right there. Swing. One of the great things about this deck though is these cards are placing themselves, and that doesn't have trample, which means I can block that. Boom, 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 5 times while I sit here and slap them around in the air. So that's kind of unfortunate for him. Ooh, okay, now that's a problem. Can't believe that's common. Jeez. God, Rapid Bite, so annoying. Surprised he didn't swing there. Yeah, we'll get him for 1. These will help out. We're gonna have to double block this Siege Worm, which is unfortunate, but we'll do it. Hope he doesn't have another Rapid Bite, or I think Plummet is also common. Could be wrong. 11 mana, wow. That's a lot for just commons. DLN, please. We're gonna double block here, and he's gonna go full on Titanic Growth. It's gonna be brutal. At least we'll only eat 2 damage. Yep, we got rid of the old boy. Got our Martyr back. Things are looking okay at the moment. We're gonna gain some life here. That was a terrible draw. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Oh, he's on a 14 clock, lol. That's right, you only have 3 more turns to live, son. 3 more rapid bites to draw to kill all of my flyers. Parhelion would be excellent here for these healer hooks. Oh my god, he has another one. Okay, never mind. Give me a Paladin. Give me a Paladin. Lucky. Oh, Luminous Bonds also is fine. On this. Oh, did I put it on the 7/7? Oh god, wrestling. Okay, so we're just gonna 5. But he's dead next turn if he can't remove one of these flyers. Alright, nice. He was doing some work there, though. I'll tell you. Well, let's see what we got. Not a mythic. Yeah, fiery finish is okay. Alright, so not too bad. We're 3-1 right now. I don't know how many Llanowars I have. 3, maybe? Let's look. Llanowar. Yeah, 3. Been losing a lot. And Firemind. 2. Oh, okay, so I've done 5-0 3 times then. 2 on mine and 1 on Amanda's. Alright, cool. So yeah, definitely check this out. It is extremely fun, especially that it's free. Like I said, I'll link that mtgarena.pro if y'all want to look up some deck lists, because if you're like me and you haven't played Pauper before, you don't even know where to start. But since you don't lose anything, definitely feel free to brew your own stuff. You know, you're not paying for anything. Worst case scenario, you lose on your second match and you get a free Llanowar. Pretty cool. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, feel free to throw a like out there. Let me know that you enjoyed it, and I'll keep making the same. Throw a comment down in the comment section down below. I'll interact with you guys, and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more content of a similar type. Share with your friends if you know any Magic the Gathering enthusiasts. Other than that, guys, we'll see you next time right here on Everything MTG. Take it easy.